Some pages of some books deserve special interest and emphasis. So I'm going to read a couple of paragraphs from the People's History of the United States. Was all this bloodshed and deceit from Columbus to Cortez to Pizarro, the Puritans, a necessity for the human race to progress from savagery to civilization? Was Morrison right, Morrison writing about Columbus, in burying the story of genocide inside a more important story of human progress? Perhaps a persuasive argument can be made, as it was made by Stalin when he killed peasants for industrial progress in the Soviet Union, as it was made by Churchill explaining the bombings of Dresden and Hamburg, and Truman explaining Hiroshima. But how can the judgment be made if the benefits and losses cannot be balanced because the losses are either unmentioned or mentioned quickly? The quick disposal might be acceptable. Unfortunate, yes, but it had to be done to the middle and upper classes of the conquering and advanced countries. But is it acceptable to the poor of Asia, Africa, Latin America, or to the prisoners in Soviet labor camps, or the blacks in urban ghettos, or the Indians on reservations? To the victims of that progress, which benefits a privileged minority in the world, was it acceptable or just inescapable to the miners and railroaders of America, the factory hands, the men and women who died by the hundreds of thousands from accidents or sickness when they worked and where they lived, casualties of progress? And even the privileged minority, must it not reconsider with practicality which even privilege cannot abolish the value of its privileges when they become threatened by the anger of the sacrificed, whether in organized rebellion